Huh? Huh? Welcome down to KC Toy Reviews for the Iron Spider-Man 1/6 by Hot Toys. Specifically from the video game series from PS4? I was just trying to think if it was on Xbox or not. No, it's not on Xbox. But anyways, yeah, PS4, PS5, Spider-Man. We have, ton of variants from that game. Iron Spider-Man here being one of them. Not to be mistaken with the Iron Spider-Man from Infinity War by Marvel. Again, this is specifically from the video game. So, huge differences, obviously, are that this has 3 of the hooks versus 4 in Infinity War. And the biggest difference that, I saw as soon as I opened it up was the size. I'm actually more of a fan of the Tom Holland body that they have kind of, I would say, specifically crafted for that line. A lot smaller, a lot more petite, but it just feels more like Spider-Man to me, thinner arms. This guy's arms actually, in my opinion, and body are actually kind of beefy. Looks like if I met him in an alleyway, take away, the arms and the suit, he could probably beat the crap out of me. But overall, it looks amazing. I'd have to say that when I first got it, I was a little underwhelmed. I have, a plethora of Spider-Men. However, after a few days, walking by it over and over, I will say that it grew on me. And my God, what a stereotypical thing to say, but I really do mean it. It did grow on me. The visualization of the hooks here, himself, the body, the kind of mix between Iron Man, I'll get into that a little bit, but the legs down are almost like pure Iron Man. So overall, just a really cool suit, and I really do enjoy it now more than I did at first. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into the good, the bad, and the ugly. Again, the good outweighs the bad by far, but there are a couple particular pieces that I'm kind of baffled that even made it through production. One in particular being, I'm sure everybody sees it everywhere, but this little point here. Let's see if I can bring this closer. There you go, bada bing. So this little point actually, again, looks great on here, but the minute you articulate the suit, it actually jams into the suit and pokes into it. So let me see if I can just do it real quick. Yeah, see there? Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. Now the second one, I think we're a little out of focus here, is on the arm here. And the same kind of thing. If you could see, there's actually almost like a little spike that when I bend, see it there pulling the suit back? I mean, I'm sure maybe I can jimmy this around and work with it to make it not. But man, you see that right there? It is actually pulling the entire suit, which leaves me to believe that I really shouldn't take it out of this pose. Between this thing here and the arms, it's going to destroy the suit. Again, articulation-wise. If I'm okay with leaving it in a museum pose, such as this, and I am that individual, it blows me away. It's amazing. Our colors are great. The contrast between the gold, the armor, the suit-like material, they've just really done a stellar job. The legs, let's kind of jump into the legs here. So legs I thought was a pretty cool thing, and maybe I'm crazy, but it was kind of a first time for me to see this. But the legs were almost like an Iron Man mashup. So if we can see, we have the suit that goes to here, and then it switches to this kind of Iron Man-ish mode. And the legs are actually, boom, we got a ratchet leg right there. So yeah, legs are really cool. Again, I'm big on longevity right there. That leg's gonna last forever, so I can keep this, maybe I just keep him like this forever. How's that? Huh? Oh yeah, you like that? It's like he's Neil flying. Is that a thing? Now let's go ahead and jump right into the Iron Spider-Man arms. Okay, spider arms, whatever we call them, hooks, arms. I'm sure everybody's gonna bash me for whatever the hell I was calling them. whatever you want to call them. They're really cool. However, one thing you can see is that I like to hold the figure like this. I'm thinking it's much better to just hook onto this to make sure he doesn't fall versus putting any damage on the waist. I freaking hate these stands. Hot Toys, stop giving me this stand. If you want to give me this stand to take some pictures, I'm totally cool with that. But use Toys Era, for example. Toys Era actually comes with a stand like this for the Ock, and it comes with a crotch grabber stand. So please, dear God, for the price, Hot Toys, just give me the option. Switch back and forth. Give me a crotch grabber. But for this guy, I'm going to go ahead and hook him like this. I think this is much better. It's actually secured pretty well in there. But a great segue to what's wrong with it. I thought that the length that they went out before they then start to curl back is ridiculous. I mean, hold on, let's see if I grab a tape measure here. I mean, we're looking at almost 2 inches that these things protrude before it starts making the hook back to the front of him. The Ock by Toys Era or Iron Spider-Man Infinity War are great examples of something that are much smaller. I don't want to use the word flush, but my God, way further back than these things. These things really just stick out. It's pretty crazy. Last things I just kind of want to call out again is the contrast in the suit. We have this really cool mixture of Iron Man hands, Iron Man wrists, and kind of forearms on both sides, and then boom, we go to the Spider-Man type suit, Superman type suit material, if you're all familiar by Hot Toys, and then kind of back into this Iron Spider-Man, gonna damage the suit ish look here. I've showed you the shoulders. Spider head is fully, I would go as far as saying Iron Man-ish head. Kind of reminds me of the Red Hood from Batman as well. But yeah, super cool head sculpt. Overall, this thing's amazing. I just think the shortcomings and I don't want to use the word blandness of it, but we have so many Spider-Man that are coming out that it's like you really got to blow us out of the water. I think over here we were going to give this either a 6.2 or a 6.3 out of 10. Not knocking it, please don't hate us for that. It's just, again, there are some figures that would blow this thing out of the water, so we need to be fair to everything else. But overall, I think that this will be a presence on my shelf for the next few years. I don't plan on getting rid of it, so that's a good sign. And yeah, Iron Spider-Man 1/6 by Hot Toys. Huh?